Chance to discuss some potential changes. Offensively, RJ, both teams are fantastic. We expect this game, don't we, to be very high scoring.
Oh, yeah, it may come down to just who makes the most plays at the end of the game. This could be a game that comes down to 1 or 2 plays will determine the outcome.
Jaden McDaniels.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Shoots the 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
3 points.
McDaniels got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Virginia Beach. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, "We know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least." Kevin?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And it's Doncic missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
McDaniels outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Gafford with the steal. Doncic with it. Picked up by Ellis. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
And Gafford throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
McDaniels on the wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's White. Offensive rebound with the second effort. And it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Back to Allen. And it's White with the rebound. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Trailing by 2.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Allen, that's good.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Now, here's Doncic. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Walsh. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Doncic will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Right a screen. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Talk about a guy, Richard, who can shoot the lights out. Keon Ellis, over 40%. For his career from 3.
Yeah, coming into the league, everyone talked about his defense, but he's shown great touch from outside, and he generally takes good shots.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now, here's Doncic. And Gafford throws it down.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Lillard attacking. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Pass to Doncic.
Away team foul. Jordan Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Drills the three-pointer.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Lillard, right side. McDaniels gets a wide open look.
McDaniels.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Misses the jumper. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Up by 7.
Virginia Beach.
Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second.
Away team 22.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's McDaniels. Drains it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 15.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Allen in the post. 10 points for him. And Derek White picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Away team ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. And that one's good. Lillard.
No, the patience, the composure. Lillard letting his shot come to him under pressure.
A nice shot by Doncic.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting, not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said, it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you guys.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Walsh. Virginia Beach pulls it in. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here's Doncic. Here's Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard surveying the D. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Doncic. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Walsh. Pass to Lillard. They set the pick. Driving inside. Back to Allen. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Virginia Beach trails by 7. And here's Doncic from the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And it's Luka with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Post. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Post has got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
McDaniels outside. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Pass to Barnes. Fires, high post. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Lillard with it. Pass to Walsh. Doncic with the steal. Here's Bruce Ellis.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Now Ball. Still scoreless. There's the pick. Lillard outside. Hands it from downtown.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
McDaniels outside. Connects from three-point range. McDaniels got 24 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Pass to Gafford. Back to Doncic. Driving in. Allen with the rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
The drive-by Ball. McDaniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. McDaniels got 12 points here in the second half. Wide a screen to end the run. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys?
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
It's tipped. Six to shoot. And rebounded by McDaniels. Outside, White. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Here's Doncic. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Here's McDaniels. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniels got 35 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For the 3, hits the three-point bomb. McDaniels got 38 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to White. Here's Doncic. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Screen by Gafford. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside, Ball. Here's McDaniels. Off target from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And Allen slams it in.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Back to Ball. It's stolen by White. There's Jackson with the three. The shot, no good. And here comes the break. Now here's Ellis. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Virginia Beach.
Delivering the blowout.
The away team, 68.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And Allen slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
It's Allen on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Allen's got 22 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Allen, right side. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jarrett Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doncic feeling it out. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. To the inside, Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Daniel Gafford.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Lonzo
On
Ball.
offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
Right a screen. Back to Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
Number 0.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Allen. And the rejection by Gafford. Lets it go with the 3. And Gafford throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Stolen by McDaniels. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Allen's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
2 minutes.
And here is Doncic. Looking to end his cold spell. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Lillard. Back to McDaniel. Wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McDaniels got 47 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Lillard with it. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Now, here's Lillard. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Here is Lillard. And so the road team gets the W in this one.